as much to talk about tonight as we had last night, no doubt. But I thought Marco really, gutted it out and hung in there. Wasn't quite as sharp as we've seen him, certainly the last couple times out. But and a couple ground ball hits got through there, a 2-run single in the first, and then they added on a couple later. But I really did think he wasn't quite as sharp, just commanding the strike zone like he has been the last couple times out. But got us through 5, and then really good night by our bullpen again tonight. Guys were aggressive, 8 out of 9 first pitch strikes, and we took care of business. Fortunately, their bullpen slowed us down a little bit. I thought the lefty Rodriguez, when he came in the game, he really calmed things down, and they were able to get 2 innings out of him. He had really good stuff tonight, so I have to give them credit. I thought we had Minor on the ropes a couple times there early in the ball game, and weren't really able to push an inning across there. And even in the inning we got the 5th, and we got the 2 runs. We had 1 in, first and second, and they made some defensive plays behind us tonight. That happened. So get after tomorrow and a chance to win the series.
Scott, you've got a young offensive group, but you're going to see some inconsistencies like this.
Yeah, we will. I thought our at-bats were really good early in the ball game. We didn't get the big hit, but we were running up pitch count, and the at-bats were really good. I thought we did a nice job controlling the zone. We just didn't get that one big double or big hit to kind of get us on the board early on. But again, I got to give their bullpen credit tonight. Their bullpen threw really well. They had good stuff, and then they executed. So that's going to happen on certain nights. But again, just one of those games where they got a few through the infield, and we did.
Anything specific you saw from Marco, like when he was battling or anything like that you liked or didn't like?
No, I thought, early on, maybe the cutter wasn't quite as crisp there in the first inning when he gave up a couple. He found it, I think, about the 3rd inning. I thought the curveball was pretty good early on. It just wasn't the crispness and the command that he typically has. I think, probably when Marco's on his game, it's first pitch strike 65, 70% of the time. Wasn't quite there tonight. Again, this is an aggressive team over there, but we were right there, a couple feet here or there. We get a double play ball, and he's out of those innings without any runs scoring. So, again, Marco, real pro. He's hung in there, gutted it out, got through the 5th for us, and gave us a chance. We just couldn't muster anything against the bullpen.
Scott, it's 2 games, but do you see a difference with the roof closed? Is that a factor?
Oh, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I mean, it's just the dimensions of the ballpark as much as anything. They did hit some balls. They hit some balls probably better than we did tonight. The deep center that stayed in the ballpark, and certainly in the old ballpark they would not have. So it's just a different field. Ballparks, it's a beautiful stadium. It does play fast on the ground, but a lot of room in the outfield, and we're still learning it as they are, and it's their home field.
Matt Magill has been pretty good here. That was another impressive inning.
Yeah, I was really happy. It's the first time that I think Magill has gone back-to-back outings, and I thought he was better tonight than he was last night after coming off a couple days rest. So Matt's really got 2 awesome breaking balls. He can throw the curveball. It's a hard downer, and then the slider along with it. We haven't seen the velocity that we saw at certain times last year, but the command of his breaking balls and the sharpness, the late bite to it, it's really effective, and he's throwing them for strikes. So he continues to roll along, and it's good to see. We're going to need him here as the season plays out.